Hi guys, this is Sadik from Driving.com, and in this video, we'll show you how to install older APKs and apps on your Android phone running Android 14 or higher version. So as you might be aware, or for the unawares, Google has recently rolled out a new change with Android 14 in which you could no longer install old APK which have a target SDK version lower than 23, which correspond to the API level 23 or Android 6.0. So any app which targets Android 6 or older version will not be able to be installed onto your phone running Android 14 or any of the higher version. This is done just from the security and privacy point of view, and it's quite commendable, but still there might be some of the users who want to install an older APK onto their phone. So if you're also one of them, then by default you will not be able to install an old APK if you try to do so. So let me show you what will happen. So for the sake of reference, I'm using an Instagram app and the Facebook app, and both of them are the first version of the app. So this Instagram app was released all the way, I guess, around, let me show you, 2004. The app version which I am using is the oldest one and is the first Instagram version which was released, and it is targeting Android 2.2. And likewise, I am also using the first Facebook version, which is version 1.8.1, and it is targeting Android 2.1. This was released all the way back in 1st January 2012. Likewise, Instagram was there on April 4, 2012. So both of these are quite old app. In fact, they are the oldest app in their domains. So I'll show you initially what will happen if you try to install this app, and then I'll show you how to fix the issue, and then you can easily install the app without any issues. So first off, if I try to install the app, so let's install the Facebook app, and if I type on install, as you can see, we have got an error message that app not installed as app isn't compatible with your phone. And the same thing will happen with the Instagram app as well. Let me show you. So it's the same error message. So in this video, I'll show you two methods through which you could easily bypass this issue and rectify the error and then easily install the app on your phone. So the first method is non-root method, and it could be done by executing a single line of command, whereas the second method is the root method. In this, your phone needs to be rooted via Magisk. I'll show you both this method. The benefit of the first method is that you don't have to root your phone, but on the other hand, you will get a prompt every time before you install the APK. Likewise, some apps might not be installed via this ADB command. On the other hand, the benefit of the root method is that you will not get any prompt before installing the APK, but on the flip side, you will have to root your phone via Magisk. Likewise, one more benefit of root method is that all the apps could easily be installed via the root method. But as of now, all the apps that I have come across have been installed via the ADB command itself. So you might not even need the root method, but still I'll show you both these methods. First off, let me show you the non-root method, which just involves an ADB command. So first off, get hold of the Android SDK platform tools from here and extract them onto your PC. You could extract them anywhere you want. In my case, I've done the extraction in C drive, and these are the files of platform tools. Once that is done, you will now have to enable USB debugging on your phone and connect it to PC via USB cable. So let's enable USB debugging. So go to the settings menu, then go to about phone and tap on build number 7 times. You will get a prompt that you are now a developer. So go back, then go to system, and you should now see developer option. Go there and enable the toggle next to USB debugging. You will get a prompt on your phone. Tap on OK. You might get an RC key prompt as well. In that case, tap on allow, and with this, debugging is now enabled. So let's verify the same. So go to platform to folder address bar, type in CMD and hit enter. This will launch command prompt. Now type in ADB devices and make sure that you are getting a serial ID. If you are not getting any ID, then unplug and replug your phone from the PC. Disable and re-enable USB debugging. Tap on revoke USB debugging. Use the official cable that came with your phone and use the USB 2.0 port on your PC. So carry out these USB tweaks and make sure that you are getting an ID. Once you're getting this ID, you are now good to go ahead. So next up, you will now have to open command prompt, which we have done. And now let's transfer the APK file inside this platform tool folder. So first off, let's try installing the Instagram app. So, or rather, let me transfer both these apps. So transfer the app which you want to install inside the platform tools folder, and for the ease of convenience, let's rename the file to something shorter. So in case of Facebook, let me rename it to simply FB. And in case of Insta, let me rename it to simply Insta, and the file name are insta.apk and fb.apk. We will now install this app onto our phone one by one. So the command is just this. You just have to use this command and simply replace the app by the name of the actual app name. So for instance, if I want to install Instagram, I will use this command but simply change the code name to insta.apk, and the rest of the command will be same. So type in this command and paste the command in the CMD window. So let me show you, and the app will then be installed onto our phone. So once again, let me first show you. As of now, I will not be able to install the Instagram app, as you can see from here. So let's now paste this command and hit enter, and the app will now be installed onto our phone via the CMD method, and it has now been installed. We have got a success message. So let's verify the same. So you could now see the Instagram app onto your phone. As you could see, this is the Instagram app. So launch it, and it will now ask you for all the permission. So tap on continue, and you might get this prompt, but that's completely normal. Tap on OK. Again, if you get a prompt, just tap on OK. And with this, we are inside the Instagram app. You can now easily log in or sign in if you want to use. Similarly, you could carry out all the tasks of your choice, and it's the older app which we could now easily install. Likewise, let's now try and install the Facebook app. By default, as I've shown you, I cannot install the Facebook app right now. So let's now make use of the command to install the Facebook app. The name of the app is FB. So let me replace the file name by FB, and the rest of the command will be same. Now simply paste the command here and hit enter, and it will now install the Facebook app as well. So that is done too. Let's now verify the same. And now if I try to launch the Facebook app and give it all the permission, you might get a prompt. Just tap on OK, and as you could see, we are now inside the Facebook app, and we could now easily log in and sign into it. It's the first version of the app. So guys, these were the steps to install an older APK using just the ADB command without using root. The only drawback with this method is whenever you launch the app, you might get a prompt, and in some cases, some apps might not be able to install via the ADB command. So in that case, you will have to take help of the root method. So I'll show you that method as well. So let's get started. First off, you will have to root your phone via Magisk. I have made a separate guide on the same. You could refer to my guide. In short, you will either have to use the boot img or the init boot img file, depending on if your phone was launched with Android 12 or older version, then use the boot img. On the other hand, if your phone was launched with Android 13 or higher version, then use the init boot img file from the stock firmware, then patch it via Magisk and flash it via fireboot command. All the steps are given here. So refer to the steps and root your phone via Magisk. Once you have done the root, as you could see, I already have the root in my case. You will now have to install the LSPOS framework as well. So you may refer to my guide and get this job done. Let me show you how to install LSPOS framework. So first and foremost, you will have to launch the Magisk app. Tap on the settings icon and enable the toggle next to Zydisk. After that, once you have enabled Zydisk, you will have to restart your phone, so that the Zydisk then shows as yes next to Zydisk. You could be seeing the yes message. This signifies that the Zydisk has been enabled. Once you have enabled Zydisk, you will now get hold of the LSPOS framework from here. So go to the GitHub link and make sure to download the Zydisk release from here. This is the Zydisk version. Download this zip file and transfer the zip file onto your phone. Once you have done the transfer, you will now have to flash the zip file via Magisk. So launch the Magisk app, go to modules, tap on install from storage, and you will now have to select this file. So let me select it, just a minute. So select the LSPOS zip file and tap on OK. It will now be flashed onto your phone. Once that is done, tap on reboot and your phone will now restart. And with this, the Zydisk will now be installed in the backend. In the front end, we also have to install its APK file, and the APK file is there inside the zip file itself. So you could either extract the zip file onto your PC or directly extract the zip file onto your phone and then install the APK file. And with this, we will get the app as well. Then you could install the app. So with that, we will have the LSPOS framework onto our phone, and then we could move ahead with the next step. So let me show you that as well. So our phone is now booting to the OS, and once that happens, the ls post has been installed in the backend. So let's now move ahead and install that into the front end as well. So as I was saying, you will have to now extract the zip file. So let me show you. This is the ls post zip file. Inside that you will get a file named manager. Simply you have to install that file and click on install, and with this the ls post will be installed. So simply extract the ls post zip file and you will get a package named manager.apk. Install that app and then tap on open, and it will then show you the status. As you could see, it's now enabled and activated. So with this we have enabled Zydisk, and once that is done, let's now move ahead with the next step. So we have got the Zydisk and now we could proceed ahead, and we have got the ls post framework as well up and running onto our phone. And this is the ls post framework app icon. Let me show you. Let's bring it to the home screen and launch the ls post app, and as you could see, it's currently activated. So once that is done, you will now have to install the disable target API block module. This module is there on the GitHub. So simply download the APK and install it onto your phone. So let me do that as well. And this is the APK which will help us bypass the limitation and install old APK. So as of now, let me show you. So in my current state, as of now, I will not be able to install both the APKs. Let me show you that as well. Okay, before that, let me uninstall the apps which I had earlier installed, which is the Instagram as well as the Facebook. Let me install both this app. And now in my current state, I will not be able to install both this app and I will get the same error message. Let me show you. Before I move ahead, as you could see, the same error message with both these apps. So now we will have to flash this module, which is the disable target API block. So get hold of this module from GitHub. I've given the link in my guide. This is the link, target API block, and install the app onto your phone. So I might be having this app. So this is the app. Simply open it, tap on update, and the app will now be installed. Once that is done, you will get a notification that expose module is not yet activated. Even if you have not got any notification, not an issue. Simply launch the ls post, go to the module section, and you will see the disable target API block. As of now, it is grayed out. Simply select it and enable the toggle next to enable module, and then you will have to restart your phone. So simply do a restart. Do note that this restart is compulsory. This is required for the module to be activated. Once the module gets activated, we could then move ahead and install the app, and this time around there should be no issues as such with the APK file. So let's just wait for a few more seconds. Our phone should now reboot into the OS. Do keep in mind that while flashing the modules or installing the APK files, you might witness a delay of few seconds during the initial boot up. These delay are just for the one-time boot up. From subsequent time, you will not see any delay whatsoever. So that's not a cause of any concern. So with that said, we have now flashed the module as well. Let me just verify. Let's go to ls post and go to the module section, and as you could see, we have the disable target API block enabled. Now if I try to install the APK file, let me show you. First off, let's try to install the Facebook app and tap on install, and as you could see, the app has been installed. If I tap on open, I will have to give the permission. Now simply go to the app drawer and you will now launch the Facebook app. You will get a prompt. Just tap on OK. And with this, we are inside the Facebook app. Likewise, if I try to install the Instagram app now, tap on install, and as you could see, the app will be installed. Once that is done, give it all the permission and the app will now be there in the app drawer. Simply launch it. You will get a prompt. Tap on OK. Again, tap on OK. And with this, you are now inside the app and you could carry out the desired task. So the major benefit of using the root method is the fact that you will not have to use the PC. On the other hand, if you use the ADB method, then every time you want to install an app, you will have to make use of the PC and type in this command. On the other hand, the root itself comes with a few drawbacks. For example, you might not be able to use banking and payment app until you pass the play integrity test. So that is a talk of discussion some other day. But still, both of these methods have their own fair share of drawbacks and benefits. So you may go through both these methods and try out the one which is in sync with your requirement. So guys, on that note, I round off this video. If you have any queries, do let me know in the comment section, and thanks a lot for watching.